Yo, what's happening, Bleach fans? This is Rafa from C Manga, and I'm here to review Bleach 520 Killer's Not Dead. And yeah, it was an interesting chapter today. Quite a bit was revealed once again in the story. One of the first interesting things we see is that Captain Koryaku is now being appointed the position as Captain Commander after Yamato's death. Um, that was, I wouldn't say it was a surprising revelation. It was kind of, if after the chapter with him more everyone mourning and he took charge, it was kind of obvious or expected for him to become that. But it's still, like I said, it was, what surprised me was how quickly it was done. It was ready. The decision was made. But I guess because after war and the aftermath, that's expected. So yeah, we also have the Royal Realm again, or Royal the palace. Ichigo is there. He's being held underwater. It's a bit of a comedy moment, and then it's like he's cursing because these two guys, these big guys, that ten, what's his name again? Is it, yeah, Tenjiro Kirinji? Yeah, that's it. He's basically made them hold him down for 100 seconds. He's complaining, and it's like he's cursing him, saying you need to hold your breath. Even a child could do that. Then it's like, hold on a minute, and then he just punches Ichigo straight in the face, and he's like, what the hell are you doing? He's like, well, you're healed. And he's like, if you weren't healed, you'd be dead from the punch I just gave you. He's like, look, your wounds are all vanished, you're cool. And he's like, I'll send you off to the next place soon. But just before he's gonna be sent off now, we see someone off panel said, wait, I'm coming too. And then after we see Renji's up and conscious now, even though he looks like a mummy. Ichigo's thinking, wait, he's like, you're still, like, aren't you still mashed up? But that Tenjiro guy basically punches him in the stomach. There's a massive explosion, and it's like, he's like, even he was shocked. He's like, how's that? He's like, am I healed? Or he's like, I wasn't flung away, sorry, by the punch. So it's like, yeah, okay, fine, you're healed. I'll send you two up. And then those two big guys, basically the same way they got sent to the hot springs, they get sent off the same way, flung off like by that hammer kind of thing. So yeah, after they're gone, that Shinjiro guy basically says to them, you can take off your wet kimonos now. And as we see, they've got like scars and burns on their skin, and it's like if we weren't wearing those special protective clothes that was made with super spiritual thread, we probably would rot and explode because of the super recovery water. He said it's really incredible that they could stay naked with no efforts inside the Tenjiro Summer's skeleton and Hill blood ponds. And yeah, so they're surprised that they're resistant to that, even though they were still getting burnt just from even with those clothes. And it's like that Tenjiro's like, yeah, they exceeded my expectations, especially Ichigo. He's like, after that punch I gave him, he got up immediately, and I was left with a crack in my hand. He's like, he's got skills, so he's it's no surprise that the King of the Souls would fall for him. Then we go back to later in the chapter, we see that Captain Koryaku is basically, he's taking charge as Captain Commander. He's in is it Central's 46, basically discussing that he wants two vice captains. They're complaining that you can't do that, and it's like, it was you decided all this. He's like, my first job as Captain Commander, I need to teach Kenpachi Zaraki, how the art of killing. They've all gone mad saying that you can't do that, seeing as he's, he will become more uncontrollable, especially if he decides to revolt. And it's like, well, his battle power is extremely important, and he needs the way he is now isn't good enough. And it's like, what should we do? It's like, so society, won't be able to resist another assault. It's like, do you think you can protect yourselves on your own? And he's like, then he says to him, so it looks like I gained your consent then. And then after he's like, come in, I'll leave the rest to you, Captain Zaraki. And then when we see it, it's like, no, Captain Unohana. So he's like the first Kenpachi Yachiru Unohana. So, wow, okay, there we go. That was like a massive reveal right there. We see that Captain Unohana was actually the original first Kenpachi. And we also see that this is who Kenpachi must have named. He's lieutenant after Yachiru, after Unohana. So Boy, she looks very menacing after. It's quite scary how she looks. She just looks like a killing, ready to kill or something. So all the overshadow and everything's finally kind of being revealed that this is her title and status. She is one of the strongest Shinigami alive, and well, it seems like we're gonna be seeing something during the next battle whenever that comes, and it was about time anyway. You know what I mean? It's been overshadowed for too long. We need to see her power, and I say we need to see a lot of other people's power, but hers was very, very ominous. And yeah, I'm glad we finally got something revealed. So yeah, I'm just thinking the next few chapters, as I said, my prediction is just going to be more training and preparing. Most likely, a few more reveals like Ichigo's birth and things like that. His relation to the Quincy's, and yeah, and then maybe after a while we'll see another battle come up. So yeah, the chapter was good. I'm gonna stop rambling, and I guess same as usual. What do you guys think of the chapter? Did you enjoy it? Were you happy or interested or shocked about the reveals in this? And you know, what else do you think could happen other than what I predicted? And as I said, if you like the video as well, leave a like because it helps us out here, and also subscribe for more content in the channel, and I'll see you guys for the next chapter.